Selke here, just a very brief introduction to the Advaita Enneagram. Now, it's different to the Enneagram of traits or Enneagram of passions or virtues. Instead, it is focusing on the truth of Advaita. And Advaita is non-duality, but maybe a better way of describing what Advaita is, as I see it, is a quote by Nisargadatta. My heart knows I'm everything. My mind knows I'm nothing. My life flows between the two. So that is very close to the essence of Advaita for me. So the idea is that each type has lost especially one truth related to to Advaita, to non-duality. And let me give you two examples to show how we can use the Advaita Enneagram on our spiritual search. One example that we all love dearly is type 1, the perfectionist. And it's probably not a big surprise that the truth that they have lost especially is the one that everything is perfect. All is perfect. And it's not perfect in the sense of the human concept of the word. It's more perfect in the sense, this is the way it is. It couldn't be anything else because this is what is, right? So it's perfect beyond the duality of perfect and non-perfect or imperfect. So what happens when the one forgets this truth or loses it is this, I have a sense that everything should be perfect, but I'm not sure. So am I perfect? And how do I don't want to get close to me not being perfect, but because I have this sense that everything should be perfect. And out of that comes the ones, strong inner critic, their desire to have everything in a special way in order to achieve this sense of perfection that they kind of feel inside of them, that this is how it should be, but they are making it so much more about that it needs to be in a certain way. And for a one, or for that matter, for the one in every one of us, the way we can come back to the truth is to remember everything is perfect. It's perfect exactly the way it is. Another Enneagram type that we can look at is the one of the 9. And usually we think of that as the peacemaker, but in the Advaita Enneagram it's slightly different. It's more related to love. So the understanding that everything is love. Everything that we experience, me, or you, or the computer, or the telephone, or the phone you're watching on, or the chair you're sitting in, or the floor you're walking on, all of that is love. It's an expression of love. And for the 9, when they are losing that, is they start worrying. I have the sense that everything should be love and lovable, but what about me? Am I lovable? And again, just like the one, trying to cover it and not wanting to look into, what if I'm not lovable? They don't want to even go there. But if you think of it, most 9s that I've come across have this just deep sense of love, like it just radiates from them. And for the 9, and again for the 9s in all of us, the way back to Advaita, the way back to truth is to remember all is love. And a practice could simply be to look at everything as love, no matter what is happening, no matter what is in front of them. So I hope you enjoyed this very brief introduction to the Advaita Enneagram.